What's going on, people? And we're back here again. It's gonna be a part two of this. I'm not afraid to take a stand. Are you? And it's coming in on this the next section. This section is it's about it continues on over into the idea of what money is versus who you are compared to who money is. You understand what I'm saying? Huey?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Now, if I want people to understand this first of all, I'm not trying to start no cult or anything. So if you got anything that's telling you that I'm trying to deceive you, then you're sort of mistaken. There's nothing I'm looking to gain from anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get anything from anybody. There's a reason I don't have sight. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
And that reason is solely for God's purpose. I understand that. That's why it don't bother me not to have sight. Because I come away from the world before I lost sight. You know what I mean? I lost sight in the world, coming away from the world, so I could gain sight in a world that people can't see. You know what I mean? And I've done nothing but get closer to God in the spirit of, because I don't have the sight that the world got. The sight that the world got is focused on the things of the world, because that's all you see is the world in front of you. You understand what I'm saying? That's a sole purpose. When I say soul, that's a sole purpose for me not having any sight. God brought me back to a place in my life. It was 30 years ago. Oh, well, 31 years ago now. It was when my daughter was born. And I was a little young scruffy, little young puppy. I was about 19, 20 years old. Yeah, it was a long time ago. But I recall I had a dream. And in this dream, the sky was pretty and blue. I looked around and I saw it was pretty green fields. Far as you can see, the grass was blowing. It was one of the prettiest summer days that you can imagine, without it even being hot. It was just pleasant. I looked around and I was just relishing in what I was seeing. And then all of a sudden I said, okay, it's okay, y'all can get up now. I said, it's all over. And then people started getting up with what looked like they was laying in the grass. And they just started getting up. And I said, come go with me. And I started walking down this straight road, and I could see the mountains in the distance. They were picturesque. Everything was very, very picturesque. It was almost like it was drawn. And I started walking down the road, and people started walking in behind me. And I was like, well, God, he brought that back to my memory. And it reminded me, I got up. It was like 2 o'clock that morning. 2 o'clock in the morning. I remember we had got us an apartment, and I got up at 2 o'clock in the morning and I started writing a song. I just picked up a piece of paper and just started writing, and a song come out of me. And I still remember the song. And it was back in, I said 95, 94, 95. And I was like, I said, well, God, what did that mean? And since I've been blind, I've been looking and saying, God, let me see. It's like, bring my children home. Bring the children home. I'm like, well, Father, how am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to bring children that I don't even know that's yours here? I mean, because everybody down here claims to be your child. The truth. Tell the truth. That's all I got to do is tell the truth. And the children that know I'm telling the truth will come to what the truth is. I'm like, oh, it's that simple. Yeah, it's that simple. The hard part is getting them to hear you. This is the best way I know to get somebody, because I can't find you. I can't see you. So the only thing I can do is tell the truth. And if you know I'm telling the truth, and you know, and it convicts you, this is the spirit that's inside of me letting each and every one on this planet know, if you hear me, it's the Spirit of God that's on the inside of me talking to you, letting you know the Spirit of God is on the inside of you. Stop looking for him on the outside. He is not on the outside of anything. He's on the inside of us. The Spirit of God. Jesus came down. This is the good news. Jesus came down that the Spirit of God can dwell in us. The Spirit of God may dwell in us because Jesus came down and shed his blood that we may have life in the Spirit evermore, not in the flesh. So this is even good news for those that, you think you done sold your soul to the devil. The devil can't buy something that's already been purchased. You understand what I'm saying? In this world, the devil will trick you into thinking that you have no other hope because you intertwined yourself with some things in this world that's done got you to a point to where you feel like there's no more hope for your soul. That is the biggest lie. It is the biggest lie. Because your life has already been purchased. All you got to do is live according to it. Seek it out from the inside of you. It's on the inside. You have to pay the inside of you attention and not let the outside of you be blocked. You understand? Mm-hmm. You can't let the outside of you block what's on the inside. And people say, well, I don't understand the inside. It's the things on the outside. You gotta omit those things. And that's the hardest part, omitting what you see and admitting what you hear. You gotta admit what you hear is the truth and omit what you see as being a truth, because there's no truth to it. The only truth to what you see is this: it won't last forever. And it'll take you down with it, because you won't last forever either. If you hear what I'm saying, then what you hear will last forever. Life will last forever if you hear what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? If you don't hear it, you won't pay it no attention, and you'll continue to live according to what you see because you refuse to hear. You understand what I'm saying? Now, as long as you think that I'm trying to speak in a manner to where I'm trying to get something from you or to cause you to be in poverty or to cause you to do anything other than come closer to God, the very God that you say you're looking for, then you're not hearing me. You understand what I'm saying?
I do, yes.
I have no agenda. No agenda. Now, the stand that I'm taking is a stand in the Spirit. The Spirit of God that's on the inside of me. You think I care about this flesh? I don't care nothing about it. This flesh is being used for what it needs to be used for, and that's to speak. Not to react to what I see in the world, but to speak on what I see in the world. You understand? I'm giving report. I'm giving report in the Spirit to the Father of my alliance with Him and my subjugation to Him and Him only. I'm only subject to God. I'm not subject to anybody or anything in this world. You understand what I'm saying? I'm speaking from a place that is not of this world. And if you are of this world, you will not like me. You will not want to hear nothing I'm saying. And this will pretty much place you. You understand what I'm saying? You will be placed. I don't care how much you go in the Bible and try to find a verse that will help you understand why you shouldn't hear me. As long as you're attached to money, you can find pretty much every reason you need to in the Bible. Flip from page 1 and go all the way to the back page. Draw you a dollar sign on the very last page. And you'll see where you end up, right there in the money. And that's where you'll stay. You know? The Bible says the knowledge of man will be destroyed. So you keep following the knowledge of man and keep ignoring the Spirit of God, then the knowledge of man is where you'll live, in a place of destruction. You understand? I hope you do. And with that, catch you on the next one.